All right, everybody, those pop culture aficionados amongst you, welcome to another fun-filled episode of the Top 5 Podcast. I am your host, Kris McPeak, and I'm joined, per always, by Annie Pruitt.
Hello. I am awesome. How are you?
I am fan-fucking-tastic because we're talking about music, and we have been really reporting we are on a rage right now. It's very exciting. And this has been a really great series, and we're having all kinds of fun with it. So, as you all know, we're doing songs from A to Z. And what is our letter for today, Annie?
Today, the letter is the letter M, as in Mike. And that would be for the word money.
Money. I am very excited. Okay. I think it's your turn to start us off.
I will happily start us off. And I tried very, very, very hard to think about songs that you would not have, because I know there's the great potential for overlap here.
There is. And I think we're going to be okay, but I have backup just in case.
I have like three backups. So if I steal one of yours, then I'll let you steal one of mine. How about that?
No problemo.
Okay, so we'll start us off. I'm going to go with the If I Had $1 Million by Bare Naked Lady.
I love it.
Was that one on your list?
Nope.
Yes. Okay. Awesome. So it's such a super fun song. I love Bare Naked Ladies. And
yes,
idea that they gave themselves that name because when you put the words Bare Naked Ladies on a marquee, people are going to just show up to listen, but they don't know it's a band. They're there to see Bare Naked Ladies.
Yes.
Yeah. But they have a great sense of humor. It's in a lot of their music. So if I had $1 million, they talk about, they'd buy fancy ketchups and Dijon ketchups, and there's no such thing as Dijon ketchups. But it's tongue in cheek. I'd get a monkey. I all of the funny things that they would do if I had $1 million. And I love it. It's catchy. It's fun. It's got a really great. It's kind of sulky, and I could do my own tongue-in-cheek version of this song and come up with just as many silly things to think about if I had $1 million. So yes. I love it. They're just such a fun band.
I have a very fond memory of that song as being performed at karaoke by my former supervisor. We were doing a fundraiser for the swim team, and she came to hang out, and that's what she sang.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
And I would never have thought Bobby would perform that song, but anyway, it was very fun. Okay, hang on. Okay. My number 5 is a song by a Americana folk artist named Lori McKenna, and the song is Unglamorous. And it's about money in that it's a song about a family that doesn't really have any, but they figure out how to make it work, and they're happy in their unglamorous life. So it's kind of the opposite of, I guess it's a Fergie song. But this one talks about no cable. They eat their meals at the same table all the time. They don't have all the little extras, but they don't care because they have each other, and their life is unglamorous, and that's okay. And it's really fun.
Who's the artist again?
Her name's Lori McKenna.
Lori McKenna.
Yeah.
Okay. Never heard of that one, so that'll be a new one for me.
I think that you know what? I've discovered her in Nashville, no small surprise, but I think I was going through a bargain bin at a CD store, and I saw the album, and I picked this one up because it just looked like a thing I would like.
Okay.
Frozen dinner, chilly glass of wine, tastes just fine. 2 breadwinners, 5 kids in short time, with eyes just like mine.
Huh.
1 TV set and no cable. No frills, no fuss. Perfectly us. Unglamorous.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to that one. All right. That's number 4 to me.
4 to you.
Okay. So my number 4 is a song by Cage the Elephants, and the song would be Ain't No Rest for the Wicked. And the lyrics go, oh, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got mouths to feed. There ain't nothing in this world for free. And I really, really, really want to start singing right now. And then later on in the song, he's getting held up, and the guy's like, give me all you got. I want your money, not your life. And the guy says, you can have my cash, but first I got to know what made you want a kind of life. So just so you know, there ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. So kind of in the same vein of first you have like people wanting $1 million, and then it's kind of the same down on their luck. People that don't have money, and that's basically what it's all about. Yep,
I get it.
And it's like the band.
Cage the Elephant is the band.
Yes, Cage the Elephant.
Never heard of these guys.
I freaking love them. They've done some amazing covers. They did a cover of Whole Wide World that I really like. So yeah, they're a really good band.
All right. Number 4 to me, right?
Number 4 to you.
Okay, so this is from the Shania Twain Up album. And I don't know which version I'm going to put on the playlist. Maybe I'll put both on there because there's a country version and a pop version. And the song is called Kaching. And it's another one of those, like, Shania Twain is a lot like Brad Paisley. They both write songs that are kind of frivolous and fun and silly. And then they write songs that have, like, really deep meaning and stuff like that. So Kaching falls over there on the sort of, fun hokiness. And she's just talking about we live in a different kind of world, something like that. And Kaching is in the chorus, and it's super fun. And she is really decked out like crazy in the video. She's looking pretty hot. And this is a song I've toyed with rewriting for a Foundation music video someday. Who knows? But yeah, I'm putting both of them on the playlist because they're both
okay. I like it. I don't know that one either. So this is good. We're doing songs that neither of us know.
I know, and that's always fun for me.
Yeah,
because you always help me discover new music.
Yes. Well, I'm about to give you another one. I guarantee you've never heard this one.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, so this is a song called "Vampire Money." It was written by My Chemical Romance. And they wrote it in response to the band was asked to contribute a song to the vampire film Twilight, the New Moon soundtrack. And they refused because they didn't want it. They don't do music for the money. They do it for the music. And they didn't want to be a part of that. They didn't want to be associated with the Twilight movies. And everybody kind of criticized them for not cashing in. Essentially. So they wrote the song Vampire Money as a, like, we're not going to take your vampire money. So I don't care.
I love it.
You offer us, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to be a part of it. So it's on the Danger Days album. It's not one of their more well-known songs, but of course, it's My Chemical Romance, and I freaking love this band. So
yes, you do. I can attest to this wholeheartedly.
Yeah. So, but I just think it's funny that that so many people criticizing them for not doing it, chasing money for the Twilight soundtrack. Somebody else said, "Please, for the love of God, do this movie," but they said no, thanks anyway.
Wow.
Yeah,
I love it.
I love it.
Cool. Did they perform this one at the show or not?
No, they did not.
They did not. Okay. 3 to me. Yes.
3 to you.
Okay. I'm digging into old school movie musicals, and I'm going to go with Money, Money from Cabaret because it is so very fun and so very silly. And I love singing it around the house. Charles thinks I'm nuts. And they play off each other very well. It's very silly and fun performance in the movie. But I don't know. I've always wondered if Money, Money, Money by ABBA, which I have a very strong feeling that we might be hearing about that song shortly. But I feel like those two songs play off each other a little bit. One has 2 monies in the title, one has 3, but whatever. Money, Money from Cabaret is a very fun song. And yeah, it's a showstopper.
Interesting. Yeah. This is hard because I was trying to make sure that I did not have overlap with you. So now I have 2 to go, and I'm still so afraid that I don't want to steal one of your picks. So I did.
So far, so good. We're doing really well.
So far. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to go with my number 2 because I saw her sing it this summer and it was just transcendent. And that would be Money Changes Everything by Cyndi Lauper.
Yes.
She's 72 years old and she still got the pipes. And it was incredible. And we danced and so we sung our asses off. She was amazing. But the song, going back to her debut album, She's So Unusual. I think it's the opening song. And I love it. I'm not going to say anything other than like just the title in itself. It is so very true.
Yeah.
But it kind of attests to like money doesn't buy you happiness, but money does change everything. So there you go. Yeah. I fucking love Cyndi Lauper.
And okay, so this is really interesting because I know that Prince wrote this song, but he wrote it under a pseudonym of Tom Gray.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes me laugh.
That's funny.
Christopher was the name he used when he wrote Manic Monday. Maybe that was what he used when he wrote Sugar Walls. But he's written for a lot of pop stars.
Oh, Lord,
over the years. And yeah. Great. That's a good call, Amy. I really like that song too.
Good.
I like it very, very, very much.
Very much, yes.
So number 2 to me, yes?
Yep. I think Club Ultra should sponsor me.
They should what?
Well, they can.
You know what, Annie? We're going to write them a letter and we're going to ask them if they would sponsor the show. And I'm not kidding. We'll figure out if we can do that.
Sure.
Okay. That would be pretty friggin' awesome. And then anyway. That's neither here nor there. My number 2.
Your number 2
is another B-52 song. And this is from the Whammy album. And the song is called Legal Tender. And it's talking about a counterfeit scheme that they're running. And we're in the basement learning to print. All of it's hot.
Oh.
And 20, 30 million waiting to be spent. It's very fun and very funny. So Legal Tender about fake money, about printing counterfeit money in your basement, learning to print.
Okay. I don't know that song.
It just makes me giggle.
Okay.
I love them. I love those B-52s. I really do.
Okay. Yeah, you had thrown me for a loop because there are quite a few songs that I really expected you to be on your thing and they did not show up.
Well, you got to do your honorable mention and then we have number 1.
Yeah.
So, okay. There's still a possibility.
I think I know what your number 1 is. I think I do. Okay. So my honorable mention, I'm going to go with classic rock. I'm going to go AC/DC Money Talks. So everybody,
okay.
When they think of like that album, Thunderstruck, that's like everybody's go-to. That's like that gets them pumped up for their workout, and like every single Airborne like video had that like the starting song for people jumping out of airplanes. That and Van Halen's Jump. It's kind of the thing. But I remember when the videos came out, both Thunderstruck and Money Talks, they were kind of groundbreaking with the whole, shooting from below the stage, watching Angus do his, Angus strut. That one's it. It's a great, it really does. It speaks of, Money Talks, tailored suit, shiny cars, big hotels. And pixie dust. It's everything having to do with what big money.
Yeah.
I love it. And in the video, you see these like dollar bills flying around and they have like Angus Young's picture on it. It's like, I love it. I bet they like when they were touring, I bet they had that shit coming down to the fans, what I would give for an AC/DC dollar bill. That'd be worth more than money. Yeah. So that's my honorable mention, Money Talk.
That's hilarious because that was going to be my honorable mention as well.
Okay.
For all the same reasons that you mentioned, but I don't know if you remember that one Christmas in Arkansas, I don't know if I did this, one of us bought this CD for our brother and he played Money Talks in the living room or wherever we were doing Christmas presents. And he did the Angus strut.
Yep.
And it was very fun. And I always think of our brother Mike when Money Talks comes on.
That's interesting.
Okay, so I'm going to make a change here and I'm going to go with a unknown. I don't want to say unknown Madonna song, but I don't know that. Oh, shit. Did I just delete my entire? Okay, there, I fixed it. Oh, that was really scary. The song is called Love Spent, and it is a metaphor for money. So she starts out, you had all of me, you wanted more. Would you have married me if I were poor? Yes, if I was your treasury, you would have found a time to treasure me. And she's basically saying, I want you to love me as much as you love your money or my money, our wealth.
There's things that
Say, hold me like your money. Tell me that you want me. Spend your love on me. And yeah.
Who's the artist?
What's that?
Who's the artist?
Madonna.
Oh, Madonna. Oh, okay.
This is from the MDNA album from 2012. And there's two versions of the song on the deluxe album. There's a regular and an acoustic version. They're both fantastic. Yeah, different kind of Madonna song.
Okay. All right. Because I think I know what your number one is, I'm not gonna do it. And I'm gonna go with I had like multiple ones that could have been my number one. So here we go. Drum roll. My number one song about money. I'm gonna go with Billionaire by Travie McCoy featuring Bruno Mars. Now,
What's it called?
What?
What's the name again?
Billionaire.
Billionaire.
Yes. They also did it on Glee. So, but Billionaire, I want to be a billionaire so freaking bad. Travie McCoy featuring Bruno Mars. I want to live like, Oprah, blah, blah, blah. It's a great song. I like the Glee version too. I don't know what else to say about it. I really like Travie McCoy from, oh, God bless. My poor brain. My poor brain just not with me tonight.
That's all right.
Jim Class Heroes. Jim something. Travie McCoy.
Is this a more recent Bruno Mars song or is this one of the older ones?
No, it's older. It's like 2010-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, Travie McCoy.
Yeah. Wow.
Heroes. I love that band. But this was just him and Bruno. And the song came out in, I think, 2010.
Okay.
Yeah, 2010. It was Travie's first debut solo album. And so it just features vocals like Bruno sings the chorus and Travie does the rap piece.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Billionaire. Oh, there it is.
There's two versions.
Oh,
There's
Travie McCoy featuring Bruno Mars. Okay.
Yeah. There's two versions. There's the I want to be a billionaire so freaking bad. And then there's one so fucking bad. So, just choose your level of
you know it by the E.
Yeah. So
okay, so
for one to you.
Let's see how well you know your sister. Why don't you tell everybody what you think my number one song is?
Kris's number one song is Money, That's What I Want by the Flying Lizards.
Yes, it is.
The Empire Records soundtrack. Of course.
Lots of money. Joe's money.
So why don't you tell us why that's your number one?
Well, you know what? I think it's, if there hadn't been Empire Records, I might not have heard this song at the moment in my life when I did. And, when you've seen that movie as many times as I have, as we have, and all the quotes and all the silly things, and when Rex Manning Day is, and that when that song comes on, we're going to dedicate this next one to our employee of the month, Lucas. And you've got Eddie and Mark doing their little dance, and it's just hilarious. And then, the owner, Joe, comes walking in while they're playing the song, and guess who's here? It's, super fun. So, no, actually, that's not what happens. She's just talking about Joe's money. The owner comes in for If You Want Blood. So never mind. I was wrong. But that is the reason that this is my number one song, is because that is one of my favorite movies. It's a cult classic movie for me, but it just has some of the best quotes ever. Yeah. And I
will say again, you're welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
It's a kick-ass soundtrack all around.
It is.
The fact that they happen to choose this rando, song from the 80s or 79, I'm sorry, to be on there. This new wave song that nobody had ever heard of before, probably.
Right.
Yeah. I guess it did okay on the Billboard charts in 1979. Funny enough, so when I was working on my playlist, I was leaning towards the Beatles version of "Money That's What I Want" because that's the first version I heard. Even though they're not the ones that wrote it to begin with. They did a cover of another.
Yeah, there's it was an older.
Yeah, it was like
a blues guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Barrett Strong
by Barrett Strong. Yes.
Yep.
But the Beatles version is on the album with the Beatles, so that's the first version I ever heard. And then when I finally heard the Flying Lizards version of it, I was like, oh, this is really fun, totally different. And that's like when you have a cover, you want it to make it unique in their own. And
yeah,
it's probably one of my favorite scenes in Empire Records as well. So what a that's freaking.
Well, look like the Smashing Pumpkins covered it too.
I would like to hear that one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Right here tonight on this big stage, we've got a really big show. Would you please welcome the Beatles? This is live at Dodger Stadium, Los Angeles, California, 1998. That makes me wonder.
Interesting.
Wow. All right, I'm going to have to check that one out. So, we did it.
We did. Yes.
So we'll recap, and I will go first for the recap. So my honorable mention is Love Spent from Madonna. And then 5-1, I got Unglamorous, Lori McKenna, Kaching by Shania, Money Money from the musical Cabaret, Legal Tender by the B-52s, and Money, That's What I Want by the Flying Lizards. We will also include the Beatles version on the playlist because why not?
Very good, because it's the Beatles.
Yeah.
Okay, so I did not have Money 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 because I kept kind of waiting to see what you have because I didn't want to have overlap. So I should have let you have Money Talks for AC/DC, and then I could have had Money 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 as my honorable mention. Anyway, I'll mention Money Talks, and then 5-1. If I had $1 million, Ain't No Rest for the Wicked, Vampire Money, Money Changes Everything, and Billionaire. There you go.
Great. I'm excited. This is going to be a hell of a playlist too. And I think I might see if I can't find a live version of Prince doing Money Changes Everything, because that would be fun.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Supplement with. Okay. So yeah, making a dent in the alphabet. We have a lot more fun topics coming your way. If you, by chance, have a theme for a letter that you want us to consider, you can email us at info@chrismcpeak.com, and Annie and I will consider it. Although we pretty much have our library set, but you never know. And we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to hear from you about, what's going on and what you think of the shows. So don't forget to hit the notification bell, subscribe to the show, leave us a comment. That would be really cool. Leave us a comment in the comment section. Tell us how much you love our show, or tell us, damn it, you should have put Money, Money, Money in that playlist. Shame on you, and things of that nature. So yeah, there you have it. For Annie Pruitt, I'm Kris McPeak. Thank you for tuning in and or watching us on YouTube. And as always, we will catch up with you on the flip side. Adios.